In a health alert, Upper Michigan Health System will soon be restricting visits for all inpatient units at hospital facilities. UPHS officials say the restrictions will start on Monday, January 22nd, due to the rising number of respiratory illnesses and increased rate of transmission in the community. Those illnesses include the flu, RSV, and COVID-19. The restrictions apply to any visitors who are sick with cough, fever, runny nose, sore throat, or other influenza-like symptoms. Kids under the age of 14 will not be allowed to visit, and the restrictions will be in effect until further notice. You can find a complete list of restrictions on uppermichigansource.com.